My department is a very large department, Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment, so it encompasses a very large amount of natural assets that I'm the custodian of. I've set 6 key priorities, and that's based on the 5 apex animals on land and then the 1 apex marine mammal, which is the whale. Then I've got the KISS strategy, which is the Kruger, Kirstenbosch, Isimangaliso icon status strategy, and that's basically to showcase our apex institutions for our wildlife, for our flora, and for our marine reserves, because that is a way to attract tourism and attract investment into our economy. Then I have FILA, which is basically the fair industry for lion, leopard, elephants and rhino, and that's also looking at ecotourism. And then also I've got the fishing for freedom, and that's reconnecting communities to the ocean economy. And I have already started my 12 small harbour tour, where I'm going to the harbours, meeting with communities, just to talk to them about what the difficulties they're facing in terms of the licensing and all of the difficulties they have in terms of being able to access the fish stock. Then I have got what I'm calling Reset, which is looking at all of the regulations that we have, because there are regulations and pieces of paper that we ask for that we don't actually need. So I'm going to actually write them out. And then also finally, the big one is money. We know that's the most important thing. Our country is currently paying 1 billion rand per day on interest repayments, and that's starting to crowd out healthcare, education and other service delivery. So I am talking to international donors to make sure I can get money for conservation from international donors. And because the government has changed and because there's more trust, they know that if you give $100 for conservation, $100 will get to conservation. So that sentiment has already changed. So I've got a number of things in the pipeline in terms of donations for conservation, and then also becoming more efficient as a department, looking at those areas where money is not being efficiently used. So I'm very clear on the path we're going, and that is absolutely towards getting more jobs into our economy so that we can have the economic growth we need, so that we can generate the revenue, and we then are able to deliver as a government to the people who elected us.
DA at Work, rescuing South Africa.